What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Legend as Manager experiment here on FM Scout. If you are enjoying it, make sure you smash that like button down below. Just a couple of teams left until the grand finale, where we chuck every legend in the same save to see who is the best of the best. As you can tell by the title today, it's going to be Rickie Lambert at Southampton. Now, a massive disclaimer. Obviously, Matt Le Tissier would probably be the logical or ideal legend to put in charge. However, all of the managers that are on this game are available on the FM database, whether they be just as a coach, whether they're still playing, or whether they're actually just on the database not doing anything. Le Tissier isn't one of those at all. You can't even get him. So unfortunately, it can't be Le Tissier. Otherwise, I'd have to kind of make up stats, and I don't feel personally that is fair. So we're going to stick with Rickie Lambert today, and we'll look at him now as manager of Southampton. He's still playing in real life, I feel, or he may be on his way out. He was at Cardiff last year. But as you can see here, some strong stats on him: 16 man management, 11 tactical, 16 working with youngsters, 19 determination, 14 for judging player ability and potential, motivation at 18, and tactical knowledge at 13. So he's got some solid stats there, and could possibly, with those sort of stats, depending on how it goes, be a contender for one of the underdogs in this series. A preferred formation of 4-4-2 as well. A mixed playing style, a general coaching style, a balanced playing mentality, and a closing down pressing style. So for Southampton, it's going to be interesting to see how he gets on in charge. Media predicted 9th. They are in the Europa League as well, so he's got some European football to look at. As you can see on the legends, he's top there, along with Le Tissier, who ideally we would have wanted to do. But it is going to be Lambert today, so let's go and jump forward a year and see how he gets on. So then here we are at the end of the 16-17 season. It is time to see how Rickie Lambert got on. He's still manager of Southampton, and he's only content with life at a club he loves. However, we're going to see how he got on in charge. So Southampton finished in 8th place in the league, not too bad at all. And let's have a quick look how he did in competition. So finished 8th overall, a massive 20 points off the top 6. So Bournemouth finishing just ahead of them by 6 points. So we knocked out in the second round of the Europa League by fellow English side West Ham. Dortmund went on to win that. Knocked out the 4th round of the FA Cup by Burton Albion. Chelsea won that. And Hull won the EFL Cup, but Southampton were knocked out in the quarter-final by Arsenal. So overall, it's not a bad season for Southampton. Their peak was 7th throughout the season. Lowest point was 12th at one point. But they start, well, for a first season, it's not bad at all. Quite a lot of outs, a lot of players out on loan. One permanent sale was Florian Gardos. He went to Atalanta for 2.2, potentially rising up to 3.1 million, the centre-half. That was in January. Did he play any games before he left? He played just 4 and he wasn't brilliant. Brought in 3 players though, spending quite a lot of money on the one. Coming in on loan was Davide Calabria from AC Milan. Right back, played 17 games overall in the league and had an okay season for Southampton. The next one, I'm going to try and pronounce this, £14 million, potentially rising up to 20 million. Mikita Berda from Dynamo Kiev, who's a centre-half. Looks okay, not incredible, but he only played 1 game, and that was in the FA Cup. He joined in January. Did he get injured, or... No, he didn't even get injured, did he? No. So that's strange that they spent that much money on him and he couldn't even get into the team. Ben Brereton came in as well. The youngster came in from Forest, signing as well. He played in the FA Cup and also scored. But strange how that one's a bit strange how they spent all that money and he didn't play many games at all. Now we're going to check out how he got on. Obviously, I think again his lack of consistency. There was a few little runs where they struggled to get wins. A run of 5 there, a run of 5 here as well. Any big results? Not really. Never really got thrashed and never really thrashed anyone else, if I'm honest. So, not a bad season at all, as I say. In the FA Cup, though, they drew to Reading, beat them in the replay, and then lost out 2-1 to Burton Albion, which was interesting. EFL Cup, they beat Millwall after extra time, beat Liverpool as well at Anfield, which is a great result, but lost out to Arsenal. Alex Iwobi scoring there. In the Europa League, their group wasn't easy. Anderlecht, San Etienne and Zoya, they won all but 2 games, losing out to Anderlecht away and AS San Etienne away. They beat Red Bull Salzburg just about in the first knockout round on aggregate, and then lost in both legs against West Ham 1-0 and 2-1. Tactics-wise, he's stuck with that 4-4-2, as you can see, in the last game of the season, playing Gabbiadini and Charlie Austin up front. Possibly the centre-back wasn't getting games. He's got Martin Caceres and Virgil van Dijk there. Also got Martina as a potential option. Romeu as well. So, Makita Berda, a lot of money spent on him. Struggling to get into the team. Before we end off though, the most appearances this season was Van Dijk. The most goals was Gabbiadini, who scored 17. Shane Long grabbed 13 and Charlie Austin with 10. Most assists was Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. He grabbed 11 and Dusan Tadic grabbed 8. Best average rating as well was Van Dijk. Turns out he was one of the best players, along with Steven Davis with a 7.23 and a Højbjerg with a very respectable 7.13 average rating. Quick look though, as you can see, Rickie Lambert, a 38% win percentage overall in his first season. Not too bad, there's a lot of draws in there, but 21 lost, 21 won. Overall an okay first season for the Englishman. As you can see on the screen now, the stats will pop up. But if you enjoyed it today, as I say, make sure you smash that like button down below. If you need any Football Manager things, downloads, tactics and so on, check out fmscout.com. And if you are looking for a brand new Football Manager series, I've recently started Hull City, Stopping the Drop, a save where a takeover at Hull City in the middle of the season, seeing if they can escape relegation. But until next time, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm sure I'll catch you all very, very soon.